Advantage, kerber. Game, kerber.
So a shaky start with that big weapon, the forehand for Keys, and Kerber breaks in the opening service game. It's 1 game to love.
Good anticipation there from Kerber. A little bit cautious probably from Keys with the approach. He should serve the big serve. That shot there, if you're going to hit it out to Kerber's forehand, you've really got to make sure you hit it. You've got to pull her out of position. You've got to open the court.
She was hesitant with that forehand.
Yeah, just a little bit cautious. She'd made 3 unforced errors already. There's the win predictor.
Angelique Kerber to serve.
Interesting.
Keys just has the edge, according to the computer.
Love 15.
Going to the line and finding it.
Love 30. Let for serve.
Well, she went for it.
15, 30.
Let rip with that return.
Cover a lot of court when he played against Angie Kerber. And she was inside the baseline. And they're completely dictating the point. See the court positioning there. Addison Keys a long way behind the baseline, just doing the best she could to possibly stay in that point, but unable to.
What a way to bring up break point, a chance to break straight back here, the American.
30-40.
Has to continue to be brave today, Addison Keys, because she knows that she's going to make the unforced errors, but she still has to play that type of game. All or nothing.
It popped up, set up for an anxious moment, and Keys couldn't get it over the highest part of the net.
Juice.
Right decision?
Oh, absolutely. Just tried to hit it a little bit too well. You know, you hit it up the line, you make sure it clears the net, and then if Kerber gets it, you're in good net position for the volley. She won the point, Keys, but look, that second serve, just 120 k's an hour,
Advantage,
really
Keys.
was just a push for Kerber. I know she does follow it up well, but very often that's going to be the best opportunity in the rally for Keys to really be aggressive off the return.
Deuce.
Already seen 6 break point opportunities in the first 8 minutes of play here.
Advantage, kerber. Game, kerber.
So Angelique Kerber, former champ here, last former champ in the draw, jumps out to a 2-love lead. It's been an interesting start, Liz Smiley, because it's really been on Madison Keys' racket. Kerber hasn't hit a winner yet, just the one unforced error, and it's all been about Madison Keys. 7 unforced errors and the 4 winners.
The tactic is clear. It just has to be executed in relation to Madison Keys. That's the challenge.
Just like that. Sizzling forehand into the open court.
15 left. Oh. 30 left.
I didn't make the first backhand up the line, but certainly made the second one, Kerber. Moved in on the diagonal to cut the angle down off the serve. Beautiful return.
That'll make her feel comfortable. First winner after 10 minutes of play.
$30 all. $30-40.
Desperate attempt there from Keys, but the drop shot was never going to be good enough. Kerber running it down easily. Another break point.
So Kerber pounces. She's in for the quick kill here against Madison Keys, who's a little rattled. It's 3 games to love.
Kerber leads by 3 games to love.
I think that's a fair comment, Kelly, to say that Keys is a little bit rattled. We've seen the first couple of games and we've seen exactly what we expected. Big hitting from the baseline, good retrieving from Keys. Good retrieving from Kerber, big hitting from Keys, but the unforced error count. On that last point, Keys just tried to break up the routine a little bit and threw in the higher ball, but it wasn't deep enough, and that goes to show you that the confidence is just a little bit down. Even though she has made the winners, she's also made the unforced errors, and against Kerber it's just not good enough. She just covers the court too well, she anticipates too well, and she's going to hang in there and make Keys play one more ball on every rally.
Ladies and gentlemen, please make your way to your seats as quickly as you can. Thank you.
So the decision making making from the American a little questionable as well. The drop shot, ambitious, but just it gives us an insight into what she's thinking.
It is. It absolutely does. Just a little bit of a panic there. Last couple of points from Keys.
So Angelique Kerber,
Thank you, ladies and
21st
gentlemen.
seed
Please
from
take your
Germany,
seats.
serving with a
Please
3-love
take the
lead.
nearest seat for now. You can move later. Any seat for now. Thank you. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Players are waiting. Please take the nearest seat to you.
Good change up there from Kerber. When you
15
play a
left.
lefty, you're always so inclined to try and cover that one down the middle. And that time there, Kerber, of course, using the variety and hit it out wide. That's good.
.30 left.
Too good.
Perfect. Perfect from Keys on both of those ground strokes.
40 left.
18 points Kerber's won, just 9 for Madison Keys.
Game Kerber.
And the ace. Well, we thought we'd see a few of them here today.
Kerber leads
We're
by
expecting
4
it off
games
the
to
racket
none.
of Madison Keys. So Kerber's really made a statement here. 2 breaks of serve from the American. And Kerber now with a 4-love lead. Madison Keys is in dangerous territory. Kerber actually looks more comfortable playing against the power
15 left.
as opposed to Shea Suwei the other day, where it was the dinks and the flicks and the angles. That tested her more.
Kerber gets used to playing against power, though. That's what she does well. She absorbs it.
Nailed it.
Keys really hasn't given herself an opportunity yet in this match. She's just been
30
going
left.
for 15, 16 minutes. Too many unforced errors. Some nice winners spattered in there, but not too many.
.40 left.
That's a better
Game
service
Keys.
game, and that will give the American some much-needed confidence. She trails 1-4 in this opening set.
Kerber leads by 4 games to 1.
Kelly Underwood and Liz Smiley in commentary. Liz, this has been a very smart start from Angelique Kerber. She didn't go out in all-or-nothing tennis. She's played really clever in the first few rounds, and then when she'd found the confidence and started to get a feel for it, we've seen that winner count now jump up to 6. After the first 10 or 12 minutes, she hadn't hit a winner.
Yeah, it's interesting, you know, obviously these girls know each other's games very well. The head count, or the head-to-head, is 6-1 in favour of that lady there. The only time that Madison Keys has managed to beat Kerber is quite some time ago, 2014, on a grass court in Eastbourne, one of the lead-up tournaments to Wimbledon, and that was one of the titles that Keys won. So there's no surprises. It's all in the execution. You know, Madison Keys, we're not saying anything that she doesn't already know. She knows she has to hit big. She knows she has to go for the ball, but she has to do that without making the unforced error.
She looks intimidated.
That's good. Look at that. The
Time.
2 Grand Slam wins here in Australia and New York, both in 2016.
That's right. Might be adding to that maybe, the way she's playing at the moment, but Madison Keys has dug herself into a hole here. She trailed 4 games to love, able to hold the last service game.
Ladies and gentlemen, please take your seats behind the players. Thank
22 years of age against the 30-year-old. She looks a
you. Any
little
seat for now will do.
intimidated
Thank you.
on the big
Find the nearest seat
stage.
to you. Thank you, gentlemen. Please take the first seat there. Thank you. Let her serve. Fifteen left.
And a miss hit. Well, she's really lost her
30
way
left.
here, Keys.
Well, she was trying to run around and hit a forehand there, but, you know, a lefty serve, it swings into you. So it's very difficult serve to run around. A bit of concern in Madison's box there.
30-15.
And the first double for Angelique Kerber. Well on top, the 21st seed.
Yeah, Kerber's the one that's making the plays
14-15.
in that particular rally there, and mostly throughout this match so far. And Keys is the one having to react. Very unlike Madison Keys, not the way that she likes to play.
Game Kerber.
Just hands it to her. She races to a 5-1 lead, Angelique Kerber.
Kerber leads by 5
Do we
games
put it
to
just
1.
down to tension? I mean, the American looks slow and sluggish and looks like her footwork has evaporated.
Well, she didn't get a good start, did she? You know, she was down love 40 on a serve, and she eventually lost that opening serve. And, you know, it's difficult because when you're nervous, things tend to slow down. The racket slows down, the feet slow down.
Out.
Oh, and that's a double. So
Not 15.
first double fault for Madison Keys, and she's yet to serve an ace. We're talking about the ace queen of this tournament so far. 20 minutes of play. In her second round match, she won the first set in 16 minutes, firing down ace after ace.
Yeah, sometimes having an easy passage to the quarters or the semis of a Grand Slam can come back and hurt you a
15.
little bit. You know, just 4 hours, 10 minutes in 4 matches Madison Keys had. So, you know, this is a new experience for her here at the Australian Open. And that one there, once again, just taking a little bit off it. And that little bit is
15,
enough
30.
that Angelique Kerber is right there. Instead of going for the line and really making a stretch, it's just halfway. Not good enough against Kerber.
Oh. Kerber utterly dominant in this quarterfinal. And in the blink of an eye, she brings up 2 set
15-40.
points.
Game
Kerber's
and
turned
first
up to
set
play in
Kerber.
this quarterfinal, and Keys has gone missing. 6 games to 1 in 22
6
minutes
games to
for the
1.
German.
New balls, please.
Well, there was always an expectation this may happen. We didn't think it was going to happen, but we talked about Kerber's form coming into here. She's unbeaten. She was unbeaten in Hopman Cup. She won Sydney, beating Ash Barty in the final. She saved match points against Safarova en route to that win. So we knew that Kerber was playing well. You know, she battled